Let's do a winter garden harvest here in Florida. The first thing we're going to collect are these miracle berries. And if you're not familiar with miracle berries, they are this really interesting fruit that block your taste buds for tasting anything sour. So if you eat a lemon after you eat a miracle berry, it's going to make that lemon taste like lemonade. And in general, it makes the fruits that you eat taste even sweeter and better. I ate about a handful of mulberries after this and some strawberries, and they taste like the best mulberries you've ever eaten and the best strawberries you've ever eaten. They're just a really cool plant. And of course, Sushi needs to inspect what I'm doing. If you live in a tropical climate, you can grow them outdoors. But if you live somewhere that gets a hard winter, you can grow them indoors, as miracle berries really do not like a whole lot of light. I grow them in the shadiest part of my yard and they love it. They do really need acidic soil to grow, so make sure you're acidifying that soil, but you can grow them indoors or out. I can give you more tips on growing them in Florida outdoors if you'd like. And I know this is a lot of miracle berries to pick at one time. Some of them, obviously, we are going to eat and share, but I'm also experimenting with propagating them from seed. So a lot of these will turn into new miracle berry bushes, and the rest I will freeze dry. They don't dehydrate super well, but they do freeze dry really well. And if you've ever grown a guava tree, you will absolutely know that there are ripe fruit available because you'll be able to smell them from about 5 acres away. They smell so lovely and amazing. They taste as good as they smell, but they're the most fragrant fruit that I have here. This little mandarin orange tree is absolutely covered. Normally I would have thinned the fruit out a bit, but it got away from me this season. So I'm just going to pick the most ripe fruit here. Once we're finished with winter here and our last chance of frost has passed, early February, I will prune this back really well. That's how I manage leaf miners in the first couple of years of the fruit. So once our last chance of frost had passed, go ahead and prune this and you'll see a huge difference in your leaf miner activity through spring. I've also been picking a whole lot of kumquats. Kumquats are interesting. I don't know if I like them or not. You eat them whole with the skin on. I have mixed reviews. And this, my friends, is the very last avocado of the season that I just chucked at myself. I've really enjoyed this avocado season. Next, let's pick some peas, but we're going to have to say hi to Isla and Clyde really quick before we do that. I'm going to bring her some treats later on in the video. Just wait to see how much she loves the garden snacks. She is hilarious. And this little guy, he's getting so fluffy this winter. He's so cute. I just started halter training him and he's doing really well. I just love the way sweet peas look when they're growing. They're such a beautiful plant. And this is one of those vegetables that just don't make it into the house. We eat these in the garden more than we bring them inside. They're just a really good little snack while you're out here. I am making a charcuterie board tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and try to bring some in. Grab a couple cucumbers and take a look at these blue lake bush beans. They are desperately in need of harvesting and canning, but today there just was not enough time. So tomorrow that will be my project. Fennel is a very under-loved vegetable in my opinion. I love fennel. I grill the bulbs. I cut them in half and grill them, and then the tops, the leaves, get chopped up and dehydrated and make a really nice spice. A tiny little butternut squash. This one did not get very big. But I also need some carrots for this evening. And this is one of my favorite carrots I've ever grown. Words cannot describe him. You just have to see it to believe it. Isn't he magnificent? We're going to get him washed up. And I am, in fact, going to eat this carrot tonight. So there's that. One of my favorite carrots to grow are these purple dragon. I really like these. They're pretty. They're orange on the inside. So if you're looking for a new carrot to grow, Purple Dragon and Lunar White are my two favorites because they're super tasty. And I don't care what anybody says, carrots are one of the most gorgeous foods. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? I love carrots. Anyway, so I don't ever bring the carrot tops indoors. I always cut them off before I bring them in. I know you can make pesto out of them, but I just don't like it very much. So Isla, though, does love carrot tops. So I give them to her. Look how excited she is. I am slightly obsessed with this cow. I love her so much. She is hilarious and feisty and sweet. And I'm so excited that she has a baby now and I get to hang out with her baby too.
Hey, little buddy. Come here.
He's so cute. I love him. All right, that wraps up the garden harvest. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.